Hey guys, and welcome to another video. My name is John from The Digital Hustle, and today's video is all about the struggle, all about the grind. So if you're in the grind right now, if you're trying to figure out if you want to do internet marketing or start your own online business, wherever you are in your process, if you're struggling or just starting out, then you may have a couple feelings of overwhelm, maybe some feelings of frustration, maybe even anger at times. I want you to know it's quite all right. So in this video, because of that, because I've been through it several times, know many people have been through the same thing, what we're going to talk about and share with you is the idea, the insight of failing fast, and why failure is a good thing, but failing fast and learning from that is even better. So enjoy while I take a nice little stroll around the neighborhood, get my legs stretched out, do some therapy, and take you on the journey with me of getting you that much closer to success in your business. So when I first started out, I was really afraid to fail because I considered it some sort of detriment to me, like I was doing something wrong. Really hated it. And thankfully, there's some insight from a mentor of mine who provided me with this analogy, this game that had gone on during a conference that he went to. And it really opened my eyes to the idea of failing fast and why failure is actually a really good thing for you, especially to figure out what you should be doing from that point on. So here's how this concept works out. It's actually called the Mindfield game. So I want you to picture at this conference that they had laid out 30 tiles, kind of like paper tiles on the floor, and there are two teams. Now each team is a group of 5, and what they're trying to do is get across the other side. But the reason it's called the Mindfield game is because each time they step on one of these paper tiles, they turn it over, and on that it's either blank or there's an X indicating a mine. And if they hit that mine, then they have to go and start over, and the next person on the team goes to that point, follows the lead, and then either goes straight, left, or right. And then if they too hit a mine, then they're going as well. So team number 1 goes. First person goes, very cautious, kind of walks, a little bit afraid of if they're going to hit the mine or not, so they delicately put one foot on there, delicately turn it over. Like, thank God I didn't do the first one. Okay, I wasn't the first one to hit this thing or have to start over. So they kind of tediously go to the second one. Now the thing is, I didn't tell you about that I should have, is that it's a whoever is first, kind of like a timed event to the end of it. So then the next person goes. They go about 2 or 3 up, and they go 1 or 2, whatever it is, over to the right. But anyway, they end up hitting a mine as well, so they have to go back. And so the third one, the fourth one, the fifth one goes, all of them taking a couple more steps forward, a couple more steps left and right, hitting their own mines. And so it takes them right around 5 minutes to do this, which, not too bad. Everybody was consistent, everybody progressed, everybody finished. Now, team number 2 goes. They go at it a little bit differently. Now, they go about it in a sprinting motion. So the first one goes and he sprints. He gets tapped out right away. The next person goes, sprints on down there, hits the next mine, gets out right away, next person goes. Now, their philosophy was a bit different. Instead of being cautious about hitting those mines and cautious about starting over, they went aggressively at it, seeking the next mine. They got done with it in about a minute. So as they're going through, they're trying and discussing what the point of the exercise was. They start asking the different teammates of the teams what their different philosophy was, like how they felt while they were going across it. Well, team number 1, they didn't want to screw up. They were cautious, they were very slow in their progress, and because of that, it took them such a longer time. They eventually got there, but they were a little bit scared, a little bit nervous, and they were in a very emotional state with every single tile. They didn't want to hit them. However, team 2, they went there fast, they went aggressively, they went there with the philosophy of, let's just go ahead and get this over with and fail fast, get it over with. And doing so, they got to the end line, they got to the finish line incredibly fast. So the moral of the story was, you got to realize that in every single journey that you've got to get success, no matter what your definition of success is, no matter what industry or marketplace you're in, there's always going to be a couple things that are held at a constant. Now, there's knowledge in your success, there's going to be experience and wisdom in your success, but really the difference, especially with the internet marketing and online business, there's between those that really get ahead and those who are really stagnant is what happens with your results and how you take it on an emotional level. In other words, if you're cautious and afraid to fail, and afraid what's going to feel like when you do something wrong, then you'll get there, but it'll be such a tedious, such a cautious, such a emotional roller coaster ride that a lot of people end up just getting out of the game and quitting because they can't handle that. But if you go at it with failure is what you actually want to have happen, as long as you're failing fast and you're using failure as feedback and not worrying about the failure, then you're set. So, moral of the story, use failure as feedback, be ready to fail, know that's going to happen, and take it in stride. Thanks for watching. I'll see you at the next video. Hey, thanks for checking out The Digital Hustle. Hope you enjoyed the video. And remember, for more great videos on marketing and entrepreneurship, go ahead and check out the video series below. If you want to know a little bit more about my story, who I am, and what I'm all about, go ahead and check out that video series. And if you'd like to have a free video series about the 3 ingredients that make small business owners, online businesses, and business opportunities successful, and the biggest mistakes that you can avoid from doing so you don't fall into the failure bracket, go ahead and check out the link below and enter your email on the next page. In the meantime, make sure to subscribe so that you're the first one to get the up-to-date videos on entrepreneurship, marketing, and videos on the daily hustle. And feel free to leave a comment below so I know exactly what you're working on, what you'd like help with, and who knows, maybe I'll be able to connect with you and send you a training series exactly on the topic that you're trying to figure out. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you at the next video.